What's the worst food sin you can imagine? Although I didn't personally see it, a coworker of mine who used to clean his chicken pieces with lemon-scented KFC hand wipes believed they were for seasoning. Ketchup on sushi. Although it's not the worst sin imaginable, there's a weird regional dish where I live that involves pairing a bowl of chili with a cinnamon roll. Every potluck I've been to here has it. It's not for me, but it's definitely unique. Eating my fries after I've asked you if you want me to buy you some orange juice flavored toothpaste and toothpaste flavored orange juice. Eating the skin off of someone else's fried chicken. Squeezing ketchup on top of a communal plate of fries. I'm talking about roast beef flavored mouthwash and stuff like that. Making a perfect dinner, then sliding it slowly into the garbage can. I like to cook down the sauce and burn the bottom side of the pasta a bit to give it a nice flavor and crisp. Just put down milk steak. She'll know what it means. Competitive eating. That crap they call chili in Cincinnati. Grocery stores suppliers throwing out perfectly good food when there are people starving. There is a 2009 doc called Dive that talks about how much grocery stores waste. Edit. I'm sure there are many others, but this is the one that made me aware of the issue. I bought a whole fish from the farmer's market, spent 2 hours gutting it in my bathtub at home like an amateur, and then let it sit in the freezer for months and get freezer burn because I didn't have the spoons to cook it. Crying. Food wastage. Steak with ketchup. I think the hard-boiled egg slices in the lasagna at our local Italian eatery is pretty damn filthy. By the time they make it on your plate, the twice-cooked eggs have green yolks. Story time. Once I spent $130 on Grade A certified Wagyu ground beef and used it for $1.50 store brand hamburger helper, using margarine as a substitute for butter. Wasting food doing those stupid TikTok videos making crap nobody would really make or eat. Cooking outside but leaving all the food uncovered for flies and bees to crawl on. I think calling the green container Parmesan cheese is blasphemy. I eat dry cereal. People's reactions to that are epic. Taking a top-grade top sirloin, cooking it well done and adding the nasty fucking steak seasoning. Thanks, Dad. This is why I hated steaks for so long. Drinking room temperature soft drinks. Water with cereal. Well done steak. Fucking up a hard-boiled egg. Microwaving sashimi. Judging others for how they enjoy food. Putting cucumbers in places where it doesn't belong, e.g. a cheeseburger or a fajita. Taking a bite out of the whole Kit Kat bar and not breaking off each one individually. Carbonated ramen broth. Human flesh probably. Cooking competition shows. Every one of them. Tremendous waste of food. Discarding perfectly good leftovers. Salt Bae. Adding salt pepper to a dish before you've even tasted it. What the fuck are you doing? Probably not a popular take, but the complete bastardization of sushi by drowning it in sauces and sugar and other garbage and turning something that is normally very simple and delicious into a diabetes-inducing mess makes me so mad. Mayo on pizza. That Cincinnati chili monstrosity. Denying the children of poor people access to food as a motivator for them to work harder. Ketchup on cheesecake. Gas station sushi. Bananas on pizza. Straight to hell. To the boiler room of hell. I thought it was garlic ice cream until I tried it. Ketchup on jelly jello. Not the worst imaginable, but it's done far too often in real life. Tomato directly touching a burger bun or sandwich bread. Soggy bread is one of the quickest ways to ruin a decent burger or sandwich. Pickle slices on spaghetti. A more serious answer: what Nestle did with infant food in Africa. Overcooked steak. If you are going to eat a dead cow, at least don't disrespect it by making it into dry leather. And I say this as an omnivore. Cooking a frozen pizza in the microwave. If anyone says pineapple on pizza, you are getting a virtual slap. That shit is delicious. Well done steak. New Yorkers and Italians acting like their opinion on pizza matters. Trying to force your own tastes or dietary habits onto others. Or acting like yours are more important than others. No such thing. Let people enjoy what they want. IDC: if you like deep-fried steak with mayo, have at it. Personally, it's when someone takes a staple food that everyone knows and ruins it by replacing the ingredients in it to make it more healthy. My example for this is lasagna. I've had people cook zucchini or eggplant lasagna where they replace the pasta sheets with zucchini or eggplant, and I couldn't be more repulsed by the sacrilege I'm seeing. Instead of taking an already perfected food that is universally agreed to be an amazing food and ruining it by making it healthy, just make something completely new or different with the intent of it being healthy from the very beginning. If I wanted a healthy food, I'll have a healthy food. Kids having to pay for school lunches. My partner put barbecue sauce on refried beans. Woman facepalming. Light skin tone. My friend said he needs to go to jail now. Telling someone they should not eat something because you don't like it that way. Judging someone else for the food they choose to eat. Not the same as being worried for a loved one's health. A well-done ribeye with a large side of ketchup. Using the phrase food sin is probably up there. IDK. A Jewish person eating non-kosher? Cannibalism. Putting ketchup on steak. I know it's not a very disgusting combination, but Elle had mashed potato and sweet corn mixed in together. That was a horrible texture. People who put salt on their food before tasting it. Total insult to the cook. I love French fries with strawberry milkshake together. Wasting food knowing that people all around are you struggling to eat. Asking for ketchup on a hot dog near Chicago. Or asking for brown ketchup to go with your space weevil. Or your lobster. Sheephead. Norwegian dish. Putting sugar in foods you would never expect having sugar in it. I'm looking at you, deli meats. Soy sauce on pasta. Witnessed it. Still in therapy. Cooking spaghetti noodles beyond al dente. I hate soggy noodles. This also applies to ramen noodles. I once lived in a house with a man. We decided to share the cost of the necessary food items and pay for anything extra separately. To get my money's worth, he would fill up a sauce bottle with water whenever it was only about 1/3 full and shake it before using it. I found it to be utterly repulsive. We actually got into a full-blown argument about it, which now seems ridiculous. But anyone who has ever lived in a shared home knows that little things often end up being magnified. Fennel in anything. Crunchy and soft foods. Ketchup on spaghetti. There were spicy mustard Doritos that made my mouth hurt a while back. I like spicy food, but this was just different. Wasting it. Ketchup on steak. Looking at you, Trump. Anything on TikTok. Ordering a filet mignon well done and eating it with ketchup.